So we already said me and Rob decided we're going to Mardi Gras next year. So
girl, you gonna be showing your titties for some Jerry B's? Can I come? I'm ready to go. Hey, I'm not leaving this life without showing people these titties. I'm sorry. They caused me too much pain for me not to do anything with them. Just don't take no pictures of me.
okay. So I was saying this. I gotta see what my dad has.
I gotta get the clip.
So I gotta see how many worms my dad.
This is a weird question. Do your arms go past your kneecaps?
What?
Cause you got long arms.
I mean, I've never really.
Can you touch your knees on? Never mind.
I might.
I'm not. Nope.
All right. Go ahead.
All right. Here we go.
All right. And welcome back to another episode of the 2418 Show, a podcast about black people doing black people shit. It's your guy Mo Love.
This is Avery.
And this is Jasmine.
And what is so damn funny?
Because I just asked you about your arm.
No, ask that question again.
I just asked Mo, can he touch his kneecaps standing up straight? Because he got long arms.
I have a long wingspan. That much I do know.
Interested. Usually people's wingspan is their height, but I can agree. Your arms kind of hang, you know. Maybe you're a part monkey. Orangutan.
That's your friend.
I feel like my arms are kind of short for my height. Well, maybe they're not.
You got T-Rex arms?
I do feel like that sometimes. And then having big boobs doesn't help. Like, big boobs makes everything, like, I look very wide in certain places because of my boobs, and I can't put my arms all the way down. And then I feel like my arms look, yeah. And I got small hands, so it's not, and yeah. I don't know, I wish my hands were a little bit bigger. Did you make that noise?
No.
Oh. I thought you did.
No.
I'm just being smart.
Anyway, what's going on with everybody?
What's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Nothing. I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm actually good. Tomorrow will be my anniversary.
Tomorrow will come and girl, I can't wait. It's our anniversary.
Do you know what tomorrow is?
It's his anniversary.
15 years.
15 long years. That's a life sentence.
So, what have you learned in those past 15 years?
Shit, that's a good question. I learned how to.
And would you do 15 more?
Actually, I would.
That's the correct answer.
Yeah, I would definitely do 15 more because I learned to not only navigate in my life, but I also learned how to like.
I mean, that's natural for you to know how to navigate.
No, because you gotta be an asshole doing that one. No, but what I'm saying is like, I know. When I say that is, I learned how to like pull myself away through like situations that I don't need to be in, or any drama I feel as though like I don't.
What do you mean?
So I learned to pull myself away through certain situations when I feel as though, if I feel as though there's negativity around my circle or my energy is off from somebody, I learn how to just pull myself away from it. So I learned how to do all that.
In your relationship?
No, just in general life. That's what I learned throughout my 15 years.
She was asking about the relationship.
No, my 15 years is always great.
I'm talking about what you learned doing 15 years in the clink. I'm letting you.
No, but this is just personal for me. But learning how to just
drown out outside noise.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
And learn to like deal with someone for so long. You not only learn them, but you get comfortable with them, and
you learn how to suck dick too. Sorry. That's a lot of trial and errors and a lot of triumphs. Oh, sorry!
Why? Why?
from I'm never gonna compliment her. The cheat code. The little flick upward.
Oh, you got me slobbering. Fuck. Why?
Sorry.
Oh, you couldn't wait.
I'm just saying. Usually, when you've been with a person for a really long time, of course you master certain things and certain techniques.
Oh,
And of course, like
no, they heard you.
Like of course I'm being funny, but of course like for real, but though for real, yeah.
I know you dead ass.
Yeah.
No, but I learned to like,
especially there's a curve. Yeah. Captain Hook.
Look, I just learned that he's a.
Oh, nice shot! Hey, that's nice. So you learned that too. You did that a lot for 15 years. Go ahead. Nice shot. Go ahead.
But dealing with someone for that long period of time is like you get the norm. You want to like better yourself not only as a person but as a whole. So I learned
as a whole.
No, we're not going to talk about assholes or anything.
What? I didn't even say that.
Because when you go talk about holes, that's where it goes. That's where it leads to.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Anyway,
but like,
wait, y'all can probably see my legs now. Can y'all see my legs? Ew. Because I'm sitting up high. Anyway, I'm not talking. Anyway, shut up. Go ahead.
Because you're ADHD.
It's bad. Go ahead. Because I was thinking about it.
Yeah,
that's me every day. But go ahead.
I just learned like throughout all this, you just want to better yourself each year, and it's time to like step up like more goals, more opportunities. Like we already said that next year.
My ADHD really is bad because when you said it's time to, I thought about Yu-Gi-Oh! It's time to do, and then you said step up. I was gonna say, what's your favorite movie? Step up 1, step up 2. I'm sorry.
That's the ADHD. So we already said me and Rob decided we're going to Mardi Gras next year. So
girl, you gonna be showing your titties for some Jerry D's? Can I come? I'm ready to go. Hey, I'm not leaving this life without showing people these titties. I'm sorry. They caused me too much pain for me not to do anything with them. Just don't take no pictures of me.
Okay. So I'll say this: I gotta see what my dad has.
I gotta get the clip.
So I gotta see how many rooms my dad has. Cause
you don't have to go to New Orleans to do that.
Yes, I do because that's the. I'm not gonna pull out my titties in Philly. What the fuck I look like? What the fuck I look like? Y'all Philly niggas don't deserve this. Let me go to Mardi Gras with the people who got the little accent.
So
yeah. Love that chicken from Popeyes. I gotta go to a Popeyes in Louisiana and pull my titty out. Get some gumbo. I get some beignets. Something. I go on the French quarters. Put my titties out for the ghost. Something, but a bayou. Something.
I can't. We haven't even started the topic yet.
I ain't going to no Philly factory pretzel pulling my titties out for niggas here. I'm not going to Broad Naomi. Frankfurt? Oh my God. I'm not going to Cheltenham Mall. No, I'm joking. Oh God.
So we did say we're going to go to Mardi Gras. It's from the.
Y'all never heard the red run dress, the red dress run, whatever it's called, where everybody wears dresses, even the men. They all wear red dresses.
Yeah, they all wear. I heard about it.
I love that.
I don't.
Shut up. Save your judgment. Save your judgment.
I don't know if they're gonna do that during because we're going. If we're going, we're going from February 15th to the 19th.
Okay, because the red, whatever. I can't tell.
Red dress
run is in October.
Yeah, so
and that'll be perfect for your birthday.
That's if it was going down there in October.
But you don't have to.
Yeah. But no, it's from the 15th to the 19th, so it's like from Sunday to Thursday.
Have you ever been to Fat Tuesday here? On South Street?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not the same, but you know.
It's not the same, yeah. So we did think about we're going to go to the Mardi Gras.
Wet Willie's? You ever been to Wet Willie's? No.
What? So we're thinking.
Shut up.
I didn't say.
So I'm thinking like we're going to do that. We said we're going to start want to travel more. So I said let's start doing that, and then I'm already looking into probably next year. Man, I'm already thinking about next year. We probably would. I want to start. I want to get serious and really look into cruises. So me and him will do one together.
Drunk cruise. Hopefully with a karaoke and dance floor.
How do we do?
You know what I love about cruises? The buffet's open 24/7.
Oh, I know.
So in the middle of the night, you get a real craving.
Oh, I know.
Or you be like, anything.
Hey, and if y'all want to come, hell, I would like
fuck,
that.
get the chicken too. Eat the chicken off of me. Or off of who? You get some seeds. Daddy, you know that Big Daddy likes chicken. You know Big Daddy loves hoes. What is a chicken hoe? You never seen that before?
I try not to remember because I hate that movie.
Huh? You hate Woo?
That's trash.
You gotta be shitting me.
I'm not.
I love that movie. The dude was kissing all the girls. They were all men. That movie is hilarious.
That's why when Jada was like, "We need to boycott the Oscars," I was like, "Shut up! You made Woo. Like,
I love.
you can't
Woo.
talk."
You don't like Woo?
No.
Wow.
I've seen it maybe 2 times, and that's it.
I'm shocked. Okay.
But I will say that if we're really serious, and like if I really go in deep dive in our a cruise adventure, I would like for y'all to come.
Oh yeah, for sure. I would have to come with somebody though. I can't be alone on a cruise.
That's fine.
I had some loser shit. When I be in a room by myself with the boat rocking in the middle of the night, I wake up like, come on. Anyway, but I like the idea of that. Though I can't lie, I am scared to go on a cruise again. I'm always scared of stuff like that. I'm always scared before I fly. I'm always scared.
That's I understand that, and then the only reason I want to do this cruise, like I really wanted to start looking to cruise because this will be his first experience on a cruise.
On the water.
So he's been asking. Like,
Now, what kind of cruise you trying to do? Trying to do a big ass cruise that got like the rock climbing in it and the whole shebang, or you just trying to do more of a simple like?
I haven't
Because cruise ships have so much unnecessary shit on them. But you think it's unnecessary, but if you're on the water for like a week, it's not that unnecessary.
Yeah, that's how I was thinking.
Might get a little antsy though. You
Like,
boat too long.
I was already thinking of like if we're gonna do a cruise, I was thinking about like maybe 10 days.
10 days. Oh, okay.
Like a 10 to 12 day cruise, something not too big.
I can't lie. I did have the moments where I would look at the water and be like, "What happened if I just jumped in?" Everybody has those intrusive thoughts. Like when you're on a balcony, like jump. My grandma said that. You don't have that look. Every spider did.
No.
Jump, let's jump.
I just look at the
view.
I just look at the view like, wow, like.
Nah, I mean to look at the water like something about to come out that fucking water. That water looks crazy.
Only
Jaws.
I think only twice in my maybe 3 times when I've been on cruises. I saw a whale and a dolphin.
What kind of whale?
Blue whale.
Oh, you bullshit. A blue whale is the biggest whale. What?
Look at who you talking to.
And then I saw baby.
Did you get inside his mouth?
No.
Inside the whale for a few days.
I'm not fucking Pinocchio.
Oh, I thought you was Jonah.
That's right. You ain't pick up on that, but I did.
He wasn't in the well. Come on now. He was in that blubber.
So only like, and that was.
And it didn't flip the boat. Do you know how?
It was like 4 hours.
Do you know how big a blue whale is? I'm gonna tell you.
But I was a kid when we saw that. What was I like?
Yeah, you're not impressed by anything anymore. You're like, I was a kid when I seen that shit. I'm not impressed by nothing else. Let's see.
Because I'm thinking about
blue whales are the largest animals ever to have lived on Earth, with an average size of around 80 feet, 24 meters long. The longest recorded blue whale measured at 110 feet.
I'm not seeing like a whole. We saw like
The tail?
Yeah, like the end of a tail. That was the only thing. I'm like, oh, is that? And we would. That was the time you had us like, was that a whale? I don't know. I think that was a whale. Like,
it is the size of 3 fucking septibuses, bitch. What the fuck?
But but if I did a cruise, the first one I may want to go on probably a Carnival cruise.
I saw that. Yeah. I saw that.
I would say that
if I
want to do a cruise, the first one probably would do for him, so he could get the hang of it. It's probably a Carnival cruise.
It's gonna be a lot.
It's going to be a lot.
It's gonna be a lot of stuff to do on there.
Mm-hmm.
Would you guys rock climb?
I would. I don't think he might.
I mean, he's a spy. He's climbed mountains before. Like,
yes.
Okay.
Fuck yes.
He'll come with his own equipment. They gonna like, nigga came with his own equipment.
Hey, sir.
Where does Ninja Star come from? Yeah.
No, so I'll say Carnival.
What's this baby oil for?
We're not about to start that shit. Because I already asked him, like, okay, if we do a cruise, what kind of room you're looking for? So he was like, I'm like, do you want a balcony? Do you want a regular room? Are you looking to a suite? Like, I'm already looking towards.
Bitch, I'm gonna need a window because the cruise I don't think we had a window. We literally had, it was bunk beds. It was two beds over here, 2 beds over there. The shower, oh my god! I mean, that's all cruises zips though. The shower is literally, it's bunk beds.
Yeah,
it's like there's a bed, right? There's a bed. There's beds on top of each other, so it's a bed, a bed, a bed, a bed.
Yeah,
that sounds like prison. No.
Hopefully it is. Get a little visit in the middle of the night.
God damn.
If I did have a room like that, I would roll. No, I'm not doing that. I would role play like I was in prison and have the person who I come take me in the middle of the night.
Oh boy! But I'm already.
I got shot. Boom.
You sure do.
Lord have mercy. I already looked into it. I was like, I probably would try.
I feel a random hand on me in the middle of the night, like
what the fuck? That's my. You better give me my applesauce next time. Like what the fuck?
I just want something slap me on my forehead. Like,
no, because I already said I probably look into maybe a balcony.
Well, you fancy.
Look who you talking to.
You fancy. What you gonna do on the balcony?
Just give them the experience they want. Just the balcony.
Next shots on the balcony. God damn, you're nasty freak.
Oh, that going.
Well, I was gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? What are those 2 wells doing?
I was not going there. Y'all some nasty freaks.
Dogs was gonna be watching y'all like this.
All y'all was thinking about. I was just the one to give them the experience of.
I can't help it. When I think of a balcony, I think of 2 things: smoking or that.
Smoking.
Yes. Not saying I've done it. I'm not. I'm just saying if I had the opportunity. I'm not lying. I don't think it'll be good though. It's too breezy. It can't be a lot of air when you're doing that. If air gets into no.
You ain't worried about people on planes seeing you?
No. Like ants. Anyway.
So I already said it was probably a balcony or maybe try to give them a suite. And then just go from there.
They're gonna like twist up the towels and make them into like little dogs with glasses for you every night. So keep all your freaky stuff hidden so no one finds anything.
You know what? You know what's so funny? The last time, it's been years ago since I've been on a cruise. I still remember my Disney cruise, and we had the guy named Tito and
Tito.
You set yourself up for this asking these questions.
Like I remember that we had.
What did Tito do to you? I mean.
Wow.
Wow.
Wait. That's not what I meant. I meant, what did he do for you guys? Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry. He was a kid. That was even worse.
You made it way worse. I think his name was Tito and Al. AJ and Tito was. It was.
Oh, it's two of them.
Stop.
Stop.
No. Stop playing, yo.
Family cruise, please.
That's where the most stuff happens.
You're not making this better.
But she's not wrong either.
Good.
No, they always
Cracking.
Yo, I can hear that.
I heard that. Like that shit was. I got. What was that? I think there was a. Was it Tito or AJ? I don't know. I gotta ask my mom.
Every time you say Tito.
I'm not going to tell the story now.
No, go ahead. What was they doing?
Do you?
You're so fucking wrong.
I didn't mean to say it like that. It just came out that way.
No, they always we always.
They're like your butlers or something.
I want to say butlers, but they always made sure we was good.
You make it worse.
Yeah, you really are.
They made sure you were good. And did they do that for everybody, or was it just you? It was
not assigned to nobody. It was just it was how they are. And we actually I had to go through my mom's scrapbook because we have pictures. We took a lot of pictures.
Scrapbooks, huh?
My mom still
Only rich people scrapbook.
My mom been doing scrapbooks since we was growing up.
I have photo albums, not scrapbooks. There's a difference. You know, you got cutouts, little nice fancy stuff in there.
Every vacation we did, she did scrapbook.
Did you ever do snorkeling?
Yes.
That was episode 13, I believe. He told that.
Wow, look at you in your head. Okay, so one last thing.
We could go through the list of if you ask what I did, we could go.
One last thing before we get off this topic. Where would you want to go for destination? Now, you want to go to the islands? You trying to go to Mexico? You trying to go to Europe? You trying to go to Alaska? You trying to go to the Bermuda Triangle, get lost?
That's what mom tried, but we told her.
Bermuda?
No. We told her.
It's a myth. They just said
it's a myth
because it's black people on the island. It's
I'm trying to go to Mars. I'm trying to go to Mars. Fuck all these places on Earth.
Might want to go with Elon then.
Yeah, hell no. Elon could kill himself. Yeah. I was thinking of.
He can get in the Cybertruck and let it blow up.
I was thinking about maybe the islands of the Caribbean.
Yo, you ain't got my nerves.
I was thinking about Caribbean islands, so like St. Juan, Dominican Republic.
You want to drink out of a coconut?
Did that in Hawaii.
You did it already?
In Hawaii.
Who's coconut? Seriously, who did it for you? Was it Tito? Was it Tito?
We gonna go to the topic.
No. In Hawaii, did you swim with the dolphins or look at a volcano erupt or something?
When
not Tito's volcano.
I was waiting for that.
I was there was an entrance that you could go into the volcano, but it was so dark. But
go in it? Hell no.
Nope.
Yeah.
What?
Went to
What kind of bullshit is that?
Went to a beach called.
He's like, why is it real hot in this spot?
Went to a beach called. It was a black beach. That the sand was actually black.
Oh,
Black beach.
No.
Blacks only.
No.
It was watermelon and chicken, fried chicken on there, wasn't it?
No, the sand.
Black.
Yeah, the sand. Everything was black. The sand was actually black.
The sand was watermelon flavored.
Y'all ignorant fuck. I would never take y'all.
And great now, ladies.
Grape soda, the ocean, the water tastes like grape soda.
And every day is the same day. Waffles and fried chicken.
Oh my God. I do want to go to Roscoe's before I die, please.
You want to go to Roscoe's?
Chicken and waffles. Hell yeah.
Where?
First of all, I like Waffle House, okay? Waffle House has those thin, but they're still like crispy, fluffy. You don't like Waffle House?
I don't.
Oh my God.
You slowly getting your black card taken away.
Exactly. I'm gonna call Tito. Anyway.
I refuse to. didn't think it was all that great.
What do you prefer for breakfast then? Oh, you like Cracker Barrel better, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean that suffices. I like Cracker Barrel. It's the hash for me. It's the cheese hash.
The
Casserole. Yes, every time. But yeah, we're gonna get into some topics. So
is there
we don't have many main topics, we do have a lot of mini topics. Do y'all wanna get pause? Do y'all wanna get into Diddy now or later?
We can get into it later.
I want to get into it. I mean,
or doesn't
I'm asking y'all.
Doesn't matter if you want something. Yeah.
we doing that.
So, because I feel like sometimes when we wait too late to the end, like, so the trial has begun for Diddy, and it's on its. Well, this was the second week that just passed, and so far I think it's been about 8 or 9 people have testified. I want to say
so much.
They came out the gate swinging. I ain't even gonna lie. So from what my recollection, shout out to BJ Investigates, aka That Surprise Witness. I've been watching her channels every day because she's been live reporting. Now it's a federal case, which means there are no cameras allowed in the courts at all. I mean the courtroom at all. So they have these ugly ass drawings. For people looking funny.
Yeah, the Kid Cudi one, I was like, who were they looking at?
Yo, Diddy must be gray. I would love to see what he looked like. Cause they drawing him like an old man. They drawing him like he stressed in there. But they have a couple of reporters that they do allow to live tweet or to update their websites. So BJ, the girl I follow on YouTube, and That Surprise Witness, that channel, she's been updating live. So I've been catching all the updates from her. So we've heard that one of the guys who was the security guard at the Intercontinental Hotel at the time, he was the one who recorded the video of Diddy and Cassie. So that wasn't the real footage. That was iPhone footage that he recorded. And he said he recorded it because he thought his wife wouldn't believe him about the whole Diddy and thing. Right. Cassie testified. Cassie's ex-best friend testified.
Did her mother testify?
Her mother testified. Yo, if you ask my mom for $20,000 and blackmail me to not put out my sex tape, they had to take out a loan.
Yeah,
$20,000.
When I saw that, I was like, "Wait, the fuck? What?" I'm gonna say
talk about extortion.
And
he wired the money back,
right?
Bitch.
And this is the fact that. Before we get into more of the details of the story, this kind of pissed me off when I see a lot of comments talking about, well,
why? What's the charges? This sounds like a domestic violence case.
Or
it's not a RICO case.
She was all for it when she did all this, and I'm like, y'all gotta understand. She was 19.
Y'all wonder why women don't come forward.
Right.
And she was
victims, period. But yes,
she was how old was she?
19.
She was
he was 35, 36.
Yeah, she was 19 years old.
He's 17 years older than her.
Right.
That's disgusting.
19 years old, almost the same age as Diddy's daughters that's been sitting in the courtroom.
Mm-hmm.
And you're telling me that, she didn't have no problem with the freak off? Any man, I feel this is disturbing out of all. Any man that asks this girl, let the sex worker nut on her chest, and then he asks to take the nut and rub it on his titties, that's fucking disturbing to me. That's disturbing. Like, that's some high level freak shit that I will never go that far. That's some shit that, like,
you don't like the nipple nut?
First of all, as a man himself, for God's sake, if I'm doing my sex work job as fucking this girl, and then I hear take his nut and rub it on my titties, you be looking like, the fuck?
I'm sure the sex workers have heard worse.
Probably worse, but in your mind, you looking like, the fuck you doing with my nut? Like,
see, in my mind, I was thinking, like, Diddy may ask him to not pull out, and then be like, don't pull out, and then I'm going to go right in after you. Because I want the...
I told you. That was
That's his lube. He was like, or maybe that's not.
I told you. I'm high as shit.
And
now all of a sudden, that visual is in my fucking head.
Take that.
But
that's why you have that extra glass, so maybe that wasn't the case.
That's why I get mad, because it was like, oh, she didn't have no problem asking for that $50 million, but she was still winning. And I'm just sitting there looking like.
Well, number one, she didn't get $50 million. I think she only got like 10 or 20.
And then two, on top of that, she's 19, and you heard in her testimony she only kept doing it because she didn't want him to get mad, and if they got mad, he would beat the fuck out of her. And we all heard. You saw the marks on her face. The back. You
saw the video.
You saw the video. And she had. They said that she had.
That was a basic somebody.
A crazy nigga. And you know, kind of find out it wasn't even a towel around him. It was a robe. It's weird.
Damn.
I thought it was a towel. But this is what y'all have to remember. A couple of things. Number one, this is an alleged 8-week, 2-month case. It's just getting started. It's only week 2. So more shit is gonna come out. All of y'all who keep saying this is not a RICO case, they're built when this is for the idiots, the geniuses online who swear they have law degrees. When you are building up your case, you have to start it brick by brick. Okay? You gotta start from the painting the picture of a person's character, how they are, what they do, and then you get into the bullshit. You don't get right into the bullshit because you got to build it up. And thank God I went to a school we did mock trial, because it teaches you a lot about building your case, getting your points across. You don't want to just let the clip go like that. You want to make sure you want to give it something gradually. But
you just can't come out the gate and just be like, so boom, check. It was lube and baby oil.
Right. You can't go straight.
Like, we just slipping the slide all over the place.
For y'all not understanding, like the dumbasses like Boosie, and I'm gonna get into y'all a little bit later, but the dumbasses who are saying, oh, he's just freaky. Prostitution is illegal. If you are paying to have people travel to you to do freak offs, that is considered sex trafficking. Okay? If you are forcing people to do things against their will and blackmailing them with sex tapes and doing all types of weird stuff and recording them, you can get arrested against the law. You can get arrested for that. That's extortion also.
Exactly. Use a lot of air freshener in the rooms after them freak offs.
The smell
more
of
than once.
The smell of nut in the air.
And she had multiple songs they recorded, and none of it was out.
Another thing y'all have to remember: this is technically Cassie's boss. So yes, there's a conflict of interest because they started having a relationship. She is under contract with him. She signed a contract. Okay, a 10-album contract, which is crazy because I can't name a bunch of people who have 10 albums to begin with.
The most I hear is probably what, 3 or 4
albums. I mean, unless you Prince or Michael Jackson, which them niggas was putting out 4 or 5 albums.
Or Tupac, but you just got a bunch of albums that ain't been released.
Right, but the thing is, she was promised something and was strung along basically this whole entire time with hopes of him like skyrocketing her career, and it never happened. It just stalled. And the thing is, you never really seen Cassie on anything. Like once she got with Diddy, you barely heard anything from her. You just saw her with him. That's it.
No one song by her.
I know a couple songs.
Probably 2.
I know about maybe like 3 or 4 of her songs. But y'all are failing to realize that it's more than just a domestic violence case. Like it's way more than that. And like I said, you have to give them time to build the case up. They're trying to build his character up. So who else was testifying? Kid Cudi recently testified. That was the most recent person. I liked his outfit. He was very like, I don't give a fuck about being here.
How was Diddy standing there like a Marvel supervillain?
I don't know. Maybe like Megamind or something. But allegedly he blew his car up and broke into his house. First of all, why y'all leaving your doors open? You leaving your door open?
No.
Fuck, I'm leaving my door. I don't know. Anyway, but people were mad at Kid Cudi because they felt like he kind of threw Cassie under the bus. They were like, oh, did she play you and him? And he was like, yeah, he loved her. Which I don't understand why he's upset, but if you realize that she couldn't move on because she could have quite literally lost her life, and you could have too. True. You need to kind of just like let that go. Like, well, you know, I understand feelings are feelings, and you probably have. I'm still upset about it to this day, maybe a little bit, but
saved your life.
And then, what was I gonna say? Who else testified? A lot of the escorts and sex workers testified. Yeah, but I wanted to ask you guys.
In light of that development, I'm gonna stop calling you Punisher because I wouldn't feel right calling you that at this point now. I'll come up with another vigilante for you.
I want to ask you guys. When you hear the word freezer meat, what do you think of?
What? Freezer meat?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think of raw meat in a freezer.
Yeah. Raw meat in a freezer. So, what is raw meat in a freezer? Like, what is it?
Like, usually an animal?
No. Like, what is it? Like, what's the property of it? Like, describe meat in the freezer.
Like steak, hamburger, whatever.
Yeah, but describe the texture of it.
Feels like meat. Like,
what is meat? What does it feel like? Mushy, it's not mushy if it's in the freezer.
Hard.
Have you guys ever been harder than meat freezer? What? Because I'm asking because that is the guy, the Punisher, the one who recently just testified. I don't know his real name. I think his real name is. He has a book that's called "In Search of Freezer Meat," a story of a male mental health crisis caused by erectile dysfunction, and the only true cure no one is talking about, a penis implant. That's the whole title of his book. So he went on to say his name is Sheree Hayes. Yeah, the Punisher. Oh, that's the book. Y'all can get it on Amazon for $24.99. I want to look at the reviews. Hold on.
I don't even want to read it. I don't want to read it.
The Naked Truth. Oh, people like this. People like it. Somebody said classic. Take that. I'm here because of the Diddy trial. I knew it.
My man.
Such a great read. Is it? Okay, this is gonna be live.
This is probably live.
They gotta be bots or something.
Yeah, because you can't tell me that book is good.
Somebody said, "Who's here in 2025 right after the author's testimony?" What? Anyway, but I don't know what other detail. Okay, so he was detailing some stuff about how he was having unprotected sex and that he knew that Cassie was enjoying herself, and then he was having there were times where he couldn't perform because he couldn't get it up and he felt.
The Punisher or Diddy?
The Punisher. No, Diddy ain't said that yet. What? The Punisher said this. So he did in fact get a penis implant.
I really didn't need to know that.
I mean, I didn't need to either, but he said it. On the stand.
I mean, I guess do what you gotta do to keep yourself in the game.
Cassie's makeup artist, she testified. Who else testified? I did say her Cassie's ex-best friend. She said Diddy allegedly slapped her too. Dawn Richard, or is it Richard? Yeah, she testified. I don't know how I feel about Dawn. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Most people don't.
Because
like her testimony could have messed up the case.
I don't think it messed it up because I do believe her, but at the same time, she was just as complacent as anybody else because you knew what kind of person he is and you stayed along to do Diddy dirty money. And you continued to work with him. And I get it that it's kind of like a slippery slope type thing, but you defended him for years and then finally you wanted to come out and say something. And then, of course, with the new news that came out with Q, who just said, I think it was Aubrey's podcast, I'm not sure, but he was saying that he got a red pill from Dawn, his ex at the time, or his ex or girlfriend at the time when they became Q from Day 26. And he said he took it and passed out within 20 minutes and then woke up and was in a room full of people and they were filming him and laughing.
It's like the more that comes out about Diddy, the more I learn, the more disgusted I get. Like, who was this nigga I was dancing to in the 90s?
Somebody passing me a red pill. First of all, this is not the Matrix. I ain't taking shit. I ain't taking no red pill.
Thank you.
Bitch, this ain't no ecstasy. What is this? It was ketamine, a horse tranquilizer. Like, who is the plug for that? Like, do you know somebody who owns a stable? Like, what are we doing?
Who needs a horse tranquilizer plug in the first place?
And my thing is, you're not taking that to get high. You definitely have that on hand to put people down. That's crazy.
Like, unless you're a veterinarian, what do you need that for?
That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But we all knew something was not right with him because the way he was acting on the last season of Making the Band, and then just how his life changed after that, and how he acted different.
You saw. I would say this: watching the Making the Band, I was watching how Day 26 came together, everything, and you saw how Q. It was just the vibe of Q was so
different.
And
they always try to make it seem like, oh, you're crazy or you're acting out or something's wrong with you.
And this whole time I was thinking that way too, and I was like, yo, Q, you're fucking up the group. And then now you're coming to, now this is all coming up. You like, damn. Like, I really feel bad because I was that person saying.
Who was your favorite member of Day 26?
You will ask that right now?
To me, the best singer out of all the whole group, Mike.
That does not shock me that you would say Mike. Anyway.
She set you up for that one.
I know.
That does not surprise me. Big Mike.
I felt like he was a better vocalist.
Sure you did.
No, this is before I even had mine type. I always said Mike was a better vocal singer.
So pretty much that was a precursor to what your type would end up being.
I wouldn't even think I would be into the voice like that.
How about you? Who's your favorite member?
I don't really have one. I enjoy them all.
Pause.
Like, they're all great singers. All of them are great singers.
I enjoy them.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I'll say this: all of them are great singers.
I didn't ask that. I said, "Who's your favorite member?" I didn't say who's the greatest singer. I said, "Who do you like? Who personality you fuck with? Who think they cool?"
Fuck with Mike.
And moving right along.
Okay, if you're basing it on personality, I would say Willie because he's. He's like one of the realest ones in the group. Like, he don't sugarcoat shit. He just tell it like it is.
Like you.
I try.
Really?
Alright.
You got one more time.
I think I like Brian. I don't know why. But...
Because he's a thug.
Yeah.
He's a thug like you.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. He's one of the violent ones.
I remember it was
the first one to go off.
It was one crazy episode of Lip Service that he was on. Remember that show, Lip Service, with Angela Yee?
Yeah.
And he said one time they were asking the guys, "Have you ever nutted inside somebody and then ate them out afterwards?" And he said yes.
The fuck?
I'll never forget that.
No. Once it leaves, it's yours. I'm not tasting it.
You don't gotta taste it. The clit is right here. The hole is down there. You don't gotta. But
something may slip at some point.
So when I heard that, I don't know. I just was a fan.
I'm joking. Goddamn freak.
No, I'm joking.
No, you ain't.
No, you're not.
You dead
I'm talking about Thug. I'm like, I don't know about Thug, but he sounds so freaky.
As soon as you heard that, that's my nigga right there.
What are you willing to do? Anyway, but it's so much more to this case that's about to come. But basically, they're starting to get into the shit. They're starting to get into the trafficking, him threatening people, him paying people off, they're starting to get into that stuff. So it's still too early to tell.
Like this shit,
but
it's hard.
I'm gonna need Young Thug to shut the fuck up because this gonna be a long 15-year probation for you. I can see you going back to prison, to jail already. You do too much of this. You talk too fucking much. Number one, you calling Kid Cudi a rat. Kid Cudi is not gang affiliate or street affiliate. If a nigga try to blow my car up, I'm telling too. I'm tired of these. I pray that black people.
It wasn't tried. The car did blow up.
That's why I correct myself and I said if somebody did blow up my car. I pray that black people be.
No, you are.
That you probably helped them do it. I pray that black people be free from the shackles of snitch culture. Because snitching is not that. Snitching is if me and you are doing illegal activity together and I tell on you, even though I did it, we did it together. That's what that is. If you attack me, I am telling you. Please know that. I'm not Cameron or Killer could be next door and I'm not dumb like that. No. I'm not that. So Young Thug, shut the fuck up. I'm tired of him. I'm sick of it.
Clank, clank.
Y'all niggas is ignorant. Like you on pushing 40, talk about some. Oh, he a rat. It's stupid. But we'll update you guys.
What the fuck did that come from?
Ooh, you got a hole in the bottom? How'd you poke a hole with that freezer meat? What's your favorite freezer meat?
I'm not even going to answer this question with you because I am not going there with you.
He will end up naming his gun that.
Freezer meat?
I'm like,
it's hard. The guy was like, why would you name your book that? He said, well, what's harder than freezer meat?
I mean,
first of all, my guy's name was already named Ace. So I already named it.
he tells on himself more and more.
But we'll keep you guys updated about anything. But the pictures of the raids was crazy. The amount of baby oil and Astroglide, and then the hills. He had so many stripper hills, which made me think he had to wear some of them. Can you imagine Diddy in stripper hills, clear hills, all this lingerie?
Like, this nigga is high. If you just forget he was high.
Can you imagine him be like D-A-D-D-Y, I know you, D-I-D-D-Y, I know you want to send me 5 days, send me that. Can you imagine Diddy putting on some pumps and dancing to You Can Hate Me Now,
But I won't stop now.
And I can't stop now. Last night, I couldn't even get an answer. Can you imagine Diddy doing number of some hills? He like, Cassie, that's my picture great. How you know? I tried them all earlier for you. I broke them in for you. Last night. They said this nigga Diddy was dressed in a garb, a Muslim woman garb. He was in the corner jerking off with a garb like this.
In my mind, I'm like, I'm not laughing. And then all of a sudden, I just see Diddy in some quick.
I'm telling y'all.
Oh, this shit is getting real.
That's why Meek keep talking. You deserve it, Daddy. Exactly.
Like, I don't know if he's going to testify, but I just saw
Who, Meek? He ain't going to testify. They'll be snitching. Why would Meek testify? He's one of the people who has the shackles of the mindset of the whole snitching thing. Even though all he does is talk. Stop talking. No one's going to believe you. Even if you are telling the truth, it's like, why do you explain to people who don't care about you, who don't care to understand you? They just want to get the jokes off. They just want to get their jokes off. That's it. So this is going to be a wild next couple of 6 weeks, and it's only the beginning. And like I said, they started swinging out the gates. The assistant said I was Diddy bopping. I was high. I was drunk. And he filmed me and said, for blackmail, and said if I ever try to do anything, he would tell people.
Can you imagine?
They was taking ecstasy pills with Obama's face on it. Crazy.
Can you?
Yes, you can.
First of all,
take that XT pill.
Can you imagine someone in there had a freak off, and then he just turned around and said, "Yeah, I want to watch you suck his dick."
Yes.
And he does it, and then you're there every exactly.
What's Tootsie Roll dick? Somebody said his dick was the size of a Tootsie Roll. I believe it too, because I know he ain't have enough dick for Cassie. That's why he want people to fuck her. He's like, he said, I don't got enough dick for that. This nigga has dick for both of us. That's why I let him warm you up first, and I jump in because I can't do it. Then the nigga in the train, they go right in the middle. He like, I can't start, and I can't finish.
Like, can you imagine that shit? He was like, I want to see you suck the dick, and then it's like he records that they blackmail that.
Download that NBA Jam sound effects, so whenever you get on one like this, all you gonna hear is "She's on fire."
Like, I can see that. For some reason, I've been seeing that shit, like, and it makes you wonder, did you really suck dick because you liked it, or he was trying to blackmail you? And it's like, that's the ideology that I'm thinking right now. But at the same time, it's like, the more you hear about it, the more it's like, yo, Diddy, you on some freak wow.
It's quite disturbing.
It is very disturbing.
And it's like, by all means, do what you do, but blackmailing people is crazy.
You
crazy.
blackmail. Can you imagine?
That's why people be asking me, can I film? Nope. No, you cannot.
Can you black?
Not saying I have it, but I'm just saying, not everybody, oh no, you're not black. What? You ain't getting my face on camera. No. Are you crazy?
Blackmail a man. It just tells me, like, I can see it. Like, he blackmailed some male artist to catch him suck dick, and he's using that against them. Like, some reason I'm singing that shit. They was like, yeah, you remember you was sucking this dick? And I'm like, what?
I know. Why? After I give you that horse tranquilizer, I put my dick in your mouth. my little Tootsie Roll. You probably didn't even feel it.
How many licks do you pop?
It is a pipe deep.
A what? A two? A three? How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? A what? A two? I lost a tooth off of a Tootsie Roll one time.
Wait, what?
When I was a kid, my back tooth came up because I was chewing on Tootsie Roll.
When he does that line on Lil Kid's song, can't work the middle because it's thing
too little.
That was an admission. Like, he was telling himself.
And my thing is, how you know my man's thing is too little?
I was speaking from experience.
Can't work the middle because it's thing too little.
So I have to tag somebody else in.
Tag your man. Tag your man. That's why he goes in the middle. He can't. He like, all right, she done got fucked so good. Now I'm going to just come right in, do what I need to do, come be out. I'm going to give her a little relief.
I'm the closer.
No, he can't. He's the middleman. He's the middle act.
I'm the middle reliever.
He said, I can't start, I can't finish. You got to go out with a bang. The middle could be mediocre.
Yeah, take you out the last 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. I can't play.
And you know what's really disturbing? I think about the interview now that him and Young Miami did, and she was talking about how he can go all night long. Of course. When you're on Viagra mixed with ketamine, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, huh? And, I'm sorry, pink cocaine, a.k.a. Tootsie. Pink cocaine. You know what pink cocaine is? I looked it up. God forbid the government is not looking at my search. Be like, why is she looking up freezer meat and pink cocaine?
Keep it real. They're going to look at your shit and be like, freezer meat.
Tootsie.
Freezer meat porn site. Yeah, that's about right for her.
A.k.a. pink cocaine.
So
is a record.
On my page.
What you got?
Now, you know they can't decode your phone that, man.
Exactly. Is a recreational drug that contains a mixture of different psychoactive substances, most commonly found in pink dyed powder known as pink cocaine. It is believed to have originated in Latin America, specifically Colombia, around 2018. Damn, that's the new drug. Damn.
Shout out to you for calling it cocaine.
Cocaine.
I don't know why.
It is a mixture of.
I don't know why when you did that. I heard Pusha T's voice.
Cocaine. Ain't funny. Dextromethaform hydrobromide
That just sound like some shit.
This
That's
is
fucked
fucked
mixed
up.
with brompheniramine malate.
That sound like some shit that'll get
I read this shit. I don't want to put none of my
I
Bible.
will hear nothing else about
I done
marijuana ever again.
named about 50 of the elements on the.
What the fuck?
I don't want to hear nothing else
Bro.
about weed being a drug. We don't got that in it.
Whoa.
Hydrochloride. They got hydrochloride syrup.
That's
I knew he knew what it was.
pink cocaine.
The fuck do you mean I know what it
I just knew you knew what it was. See, your spot training comes out at the worst times. Like, I knew you knew what it was.
I don't know shit. Y'all would stop telling these people I'm a fucking spy and I'm not.
It says it's dyed pink and may have a sweet smell. It typically produces mind-altering hallucinogenic effects.
Oh shit.
It often does not contain cocaine, but a mixture of other potentially dangerous drugs, including 2CB, MDMA. What does it say? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh yeah.
This looks like Nicki Minaj's album cover.
Stop.
Pink Print.
Stop.
Pink Friday.
No, stop.
I'm sorry.
Stop.
Tell me this don't look like.
The views and opinions expressed on this
I'm
podcast
not
strictly
trying to
for
say
entertainment
anything.
purposes.
Oh my god! It can TC. What is 2CB? 2CB, MDMA, aka ecstasy, ketamine, and caffeine. What the fuck? You got uppers and downers. You like God?
And you can't even go to sleep to let it get out your system because you want uppers at that point.
Pink cocaine. It is usually either swallowed in pill form or snorted as powder. I ain't snorting no pink shit. What?
I will not do anything stronger than marijuana.
It's a psychedelic drug that was first developed to help treat sexual dysfunction. But it was
That's why he couldn't get it up.
But it was removed from the market due to safety concerns.
Why?
What the fuck? This is crazy. Now listen to this.
Intrigued.
This is the last thing I'm going to say about this topic. Pink cocaine can cause a variety of effects. It can cause people.
You can't even read it.
People use it to experience a sense of openness,
They open already.
social ability, and euphoria. Adverse effects include hallucination, anxiety, elevated body temperature, increased heart rate and blood pressure, low blood sodium, concentrations, nausea, vomiting, and rarely seizures, abnormal heart rhythms, and a coma. I'm done. Anything that could potentially put me in a coma, I'm not putting it in my body. But Diddy, we got one phrase to say to you: you going to jail. I'm sorry. It's no way he's coming out this scot-free.
If he's able to get off, that'll be something.
I mean, he will get off, but he'll be getting off in jail.
I'll give you that one.
But he won't be
That was
getting.
good.
But he won't be getting out of this one. I'm sorry. Speaking of niggas who was getting out, 10 niggas escaped from a prison in a hole, in a wall, from a
I
toilet.
saw that.
Was this in Louisiana?
Yeah.
In Baton Rouge or whatever, right?
They already caught like 5 of them.
Yeah, and they already
Because these dickheads ain't leaving. They staying in the area.
That's real stupid.
and they already did an update that it was a maintenance person got arrested.
Yeah, I saw. Because we were all thinking, how the fuck did they get out the tiny little bars? How'd they get out?
I knew it was an inside job. Like,
No, but I'm
somebody
saying, like,
had
the
to help
actual hole in it, like, how did they get out? Like, did they move the pipes? Like,
They told the maintenance guy to turn the water off, and they threatened him to stab him if he wouldn't do it. If he doesn't do
well,
it.
then can I not lose my job if I got to get stabbed?
Well, he was supposed to say something, but he
Oh, I ain't no snitch. Yeah, dumbass nigga.
and then
And he could be doing he doing
No,
jail time.
Yes, so he's actually they put him in a prison where he worked at, but now they transfer him to
Of course, because he know everything.
Right,
That's
so-
stupid.
So they transfer him to another prison now. So yeah, he's This man's guy who got arrested for it. And I'm like, this nigga. That's the first thing I said. I said, you idiot.
These niggas. But that's crazy. Every time I think about prison escape, I think about that Tony Yayo video.
Oh, nigga, do you know
So
what this is?
So seductive. That's what I think about. Every time I see a poster, you got a poster in here, Mo?
Yeah.
There's a big ass hole behind this shit, ain't it? I knew I felt the breeze.
All we're gonna do is lead into the next room.
But yeah, so they caught 5 of them. The other 5 are on the loose. Hopefully, y'all do something smart.
One of them got this dumbass got caught within the next day. What was the youngest? I think it was a young one. He got caught like the next day because he's fucking going because his he was on Instagram.
You got to do the show.
He was on fucking Instagram talking shit. Like,
did he start that from John Cena?
John Cena
stole that from him. Okay. But he made it real white. He made it real stiff, like this. Where he had like this, but it's like, okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I know the one kid. I don't know how old the kid was, but he got caught like the next day. Because he was on fucking Instagram.
Do we know? Like, you real fucking stupid. If you had like a year left or a couple months left to your sentence, you could have just finished it out. Now you get more time added on. I'm pretty sure.
You definitely get more time.
Pretty sure you get more time added on.
That's another 5-10 years on top of that.
It ain't worth it, bro.
All because you couldn't do a couple months.
I'm tired of sucking dick. I understand. Tired of sucking dick for oodles and noodles. I really want that beef flavor though. I really want that meat freezer. I'm tired of meat freezers. I'm tired of getting passed around.
That's your friend.
I can't. I'm tired of coming to my bunk with no tenant. Will you suck my dick? Yes or yes? There is no, nigga. Will you suck my dick? Yes or yes? Circle one and get back to me.
I fucking hate you.
Please, my legs are tired. You know, I hate to say that, but it kind of reminds me. I'm sorry. Back to the Diddy case. She said Cassie was saying that she was having oral sex so much that she was getting sores in her mouth. That's crazy.
Yo,
can you imagine? At this point, that's not from dick. That's from somebody had herpes or something.
That's herpes.
Somebody had something because I mean I don't. But sores in your mouth, I don't know.
That's herpes. I'm sorry.
I mean, if you do it for a long time, your mouth will get tired, your lips will get swollen. But still,
you know that how?
Because I research. I do a lot of research. But sores in your mouth is crazy.
Cause I never heard no one say that shit.
But let's
I know you could be sore from the getting fucked so much, but not in the mouth.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You said just not in the mouth. I guess you could though.
You don't know how to suck dick correctly, but I'm just saying.
I mean, sometimes my teeth get snagged onto my cheek. My teeth get snagged onto my teeth. And when your mouth is open, you lockjaw. Lockjaw.
The longer we do this podcast, the more better.
First of all, never had lockjaw, so fuck all that.
No, I never had that either, but that's a real thing for some people.
I've learned way too much about you.
We shouldn't say this, Avery, because our DMs are going to be flooded. So you don't get lockjaw, huh?
I'm telling you, bitch.
Yeah, I take my dentures out first. No, I'm joking. We're going to get it. Come on here, boy.
That's them gum dicks. That's them gum.
Come here. Feel these teeth indents where my teeth used to be.
You ain't gonna feel shit.
Come on. It's just a slip and slide. Right on down. Say save that. We're gonna talk about that because we talk about that next. Move on to our quick topic. We're gonna get into some not so great things. I'm gonna just get it over with first. So Halle Bailey has requested to get a restraining order against Mr. DVD, aka DDG, aka Dum Dum Goofy, aka.
First of all, I'm gonna say this.
Why you got all these things?
Because he's an idiot.
He's a fucking idiot. And what got me mad? I'm gonna say this: there's grown ass men trying to defend DDG.
He literally goes by DDG.
And first of all, his fan base.
Daryl. What's his name?
His mama called him Daryl. His mama named him Daryl. I'm calling him Daryl.
Daryl.
Like his fan base.
Real.
I'm gonna say this. His.
I'm backing you 100%. Whatever you
his
say.
fucking fan base are 16-year-old
niggas that don't
get no cheeks in their
or no dick. I don't discriminate.
Look, no cheeks, no dick. I don't give a fuck what they have, and then the only time they get
you
cheeks,
wish you could get sores in someone's mouth. Sorry, but too bad you have sores in your hands.
We'll go there, but either way, the only time you get bad bitches or niggas is in the pages of motherfucking catalog.
That's it.
I'm calling out for what
Spirit of Halloween.
And it's amazing how it's crazy how all these niggas has really defended this man. And out of all people, what is wrong with you? That's what I'm trying to keep talking, but she's fucking my hand up. But this is why I don't fuck with Instagram influencers and stuff like that, or any time but influencers, because
let's be real. Everybody, DDG got popular because of her. Now, I knew who he was because I'm an internet baby. I grew up on the internet. I mean, I grew up with life before the internet and the internet. So I knew who he was casually. I always thought he was a fucking clown. He'd been a fucking clown. He'd been immature.
And the fact that y'all went through, like, when all this shit was
I guess y'all like him because there's a snake in my boot. But,
like, the only time, like, to me, the only time that when you heard the story.
Never again.
Yeah, but the like.
Every time you eat, you be on some shit.
No, but she has support.
Every time I eat, that's me in general.
It's her all the time. But what pissed me off is you go to these influencers like DJ AK and who was
academic. It's not AK.
I don't give a fuck who he is. I call him AK because he's I just call him AK because he's a dickhead.
Call him Acadiddy.
Call him the DJ that don't spin.
Yes.
Look, I call him that because I'm like, I don't even want to get to that. And y'all follow another influencer named what is it?
Aiden Ross.
Yeah. And then the first thing he opens mouth is like, "Oh, I don't believe the story." Without so you don't hear none of the story stuff like that. You just open your mouth like, "Oh, she's lying. She's lying. She's lying." This is the reason why a lot of women do not talk or do not go to the cops about anything. And the only time you will believe a woman that she got beat up or something like that if she was unalive.
Even with that, they'll probably make it sound like, oh, he was defending himself. Anyway,
exactly.
This is the thing. Halle did what everybody usually says. When you come to the internet with your problems, what does the internet do? They laugh at you and tell you keep that shit to yourself or tell the authorities. She went and she filed. It was made public. She has not spoken and said anything. This nigga been flapping his gums for 40 days and 40 nights, okay? He made an AI, Halle, and argued with it on his chat. This is what I mean by y'all new generation of niggas are stupid. Y'all film your own crimes. Y'all film your own shit and put it out for the world to see. There's nothing for you to hide behind when your character can be seen on all of the videos. Y'all snitch on yourselves. And y'all worry about somebody snitching on you.
Niggas or something else. I mean, I don't want to argue with my real baby mom. I'm not going to be I want to argue with that one.
Imagine killing a nigga and then rapping about it in a song. Or committing a crime and filming it and then posting it online. You're stupid. Everybody knows DG's a clown. There's been multiple videos online of him holding the baby. The baby's clearly reaching for the mom and he's snatched the baby away. He's threatened to kidnap the baby and take it somewhere and not return. He broke into her house and sent her a picture of her bed and said, "Oh, this what you on?" He allegedly slammed her head into the steering wheel and chipped her teeth. And a lot of y'all clown ass niggas, aka Mr. Who is it, rapper Polo G, saying, "Oh, I could barely even see that chip in the tooth." You're a fucking clown. And I hate to say it, y'all favorite celebrities and rappers are fucking clowns. It's a bunch of them that are clowns. They're regular people at the end of the day. They're clowns. But she got granted the restraining order. All y'all was saying, "Oh, just because they have problems doesn't mean he can't be a good dad." If you are beating your child's mother and being aggressive with her and yelling at her in front of your kid, you don't deserve to be in your kid's life.
Thank you.
Period. If you a woman doing that, if you a man doing it, you don't deserve to be around a child, period. Now, what she's asking for is sole custody of him. However, she is going to allow him visitation once a week for 6 hours. That's it. And the thing is, you don't really want the baby. You want the baby to use it as a pawn and to fuck with her. And people do that all the time with kids, to fuck with other people. It goes both ways. Men do it and women do it. But the thing is, y'all sitting here talking shit about, "Oh, I told you so." And the thing is, I understand. We all knew how this was going to end, unfortunately. I think we all knew it wasn't going to last. He was going to show his true colors. I think we all knew he wasn't a good fit for her. However, I'm not going to throw it up in somebody's face who was abused. The child is already here. There's nothing she can take back, and there's nothing she can do besides defend herself and take care of her child and defend her child. That's it. If you have no encouraging words, keep your fucking feelings and your thoughts to yourself. Period. Moving right along to Mr. the King of the Munchkin Land, Leprechaun, Tory Lanez.
That was so good.
This nigga walking around with a lollipop in his hand, bitch. Walking around with lollipop every time. Ooh. That's a spy alarm. It's a vigilante alarm. He walks around with lollipops and Reese's fall out of his pocket every time he walks places. A trail of nerds fall behind him. Anyway, Laffy Taffies and shit, and only the banana kind. Ew. Because that's nasty.
Okay, yeah, that is nasty.
They're nasty as fuck.
That's why I looked at you.
I wasn't gonna give him the good kind.
Okay. Yeah.
Allegedly, we talked before about him getting stabbed and them coming out. Now his team was saying they had new evidence, which is not new evidence.
First of all, how's it new evidence when they already went through the whole trial? That should have came out.
Go ahead.
This is my thing. How you gonna pull out new evidence now when this man's already in prison, got stabbed 14 times, and talking about, his father, I talked to him. Nigga, your 2 lungs collapsed. How the fuck
you talking?
Yeah, like, I'm sorry.
You got stabbed in your head. I'm sorry.
You should have some. You should have.
I'm gonna break it down for you guys. It's gonna be really quick. Okay. Number 1, Tory has changed his team has changed up their story multiple times. One minute y'all say it was Rock Nation who did it. One minute you say she wasn't stabbed. I mean, she wasn't shot. Right. She stepped on Lab. The next minute you say Kelsey did it. And then you said originally that she didn't do it. You went on Instagram and commented, "That's not true," when somebody said that Kelsey did it. How dumb are you? Once again, dumb niggas incriminating themselves. That's one. And number 2, all you internet niggas who see, the DNA wasn't on the gun. That's not true. Kelsey's DNA was not on the gun. They said it was inconclusive because they couldn't get a direct match of it. But the DNA that was on the gun, 90% of it was that matched a male. Now, the ones with the brain can think of, he definitely wiped the gun. And when they pulled the car over with the picture, the gun was underneath the mat where he was sitting. And it was hot. And it was cocked back. All the bullets was gone in the gun. How dumb can you be? He didn't even try to throw the gun. He put it under the mat underneath him. Think about it. If you, and then now you're saying DNA you told Jason Lee.
DNA can last on a motherfucking gun for 72 hours.
Kelsey did with DNA was not on there. But let's say this. Then you go to Jason Lee, who's another fucking clown ass nigga, who's been a clown ass nigga. How are you in government over in Stockton, California, and you a messy ass bitch? How does that work? Anyway, Then you go and text Jason Lee and say you took the fall for Kelsey because she had a kid. She wasn't even pregnant back then. She didn't have her baby until 2 years later. So now you're saying you didn't want to snitch, and in fact now you are snitching. If I did a bid for somebody, why would I come back and be like, I promised to do a bid for them. Now you don't do the bid no more? Does that make sense to y'all?
No.
He was protecting 2 black women.
I miss this chicken.
But anyway, so they said that they had new evidence. It wasn't any new evidence. Megan's team had came out with the PowerPoint debunking everything. Of course, the Midget Man's fans are not going to read any of that, so there's no point in doing that. And then what do you know? All the losers come out saying free Tory, and one of them being Chris Brown.
Chris Brown, was you just arrested?
Who says free Tory, and the very next day when he goes to the UK to kick off his tour, he got kicked off in a jail cell.
Life comes at you fast.
Now he's been released on bail, so he got arrested for GBH, as they say, grievous bodily harm. I do believe he whacked somebody in the head with a bottle of Don Julio, proceeded to chase them out the club, and then stomped them out. Allegedly, this is all on tape.
He said, "Nigga, don't let this R&B shit fool you. I really fuck niggas up."
That's what I'm gonna say. I like Chris Brown's music. I have since he first came out. No amount of music can excuse somebody from being a shitty person and having shitty behavior. He has been arrested so many times and accused and I don't know if he's been convicted of anything as of yet, but he's just a violent person who beats up people. He's been beating up. Did you know he beat up Frank Ocean? I bet you didn't know that, did you? Beat him up.
Mm-hmm. You do that?
I want to say this was like, 2012, 2013? Beat him up. Can you believe that?
No.
Allegedly hit Usher. Did he hit Usher? Was that a rumor I heard?
I think it was
Oh, no. I didn't say if it was or wasn't. I'm just saying it's always surrounding him. But I'm not surprised by any of that.
No, wait. That did happen. Because they were at Essence Fest and then literally had to perform the next day like it didn't happen.
Just saying.
I just remembered that.
But like I said, all the clowns who were coming out defending Tory, Drake, Lil Boosie defending Diddy, all of y'all, all birds of the feather flock together. Y'all all are fucking stupid. And
Come on, man.
Now Drake is, come home soon. Like, that's your man. Stop.
I mean, he got to do something to take the attention off of him.
He's a clown ass nigga. Anyway. But moving right along. Okay, so this is what I was talking about with Glorilla. Real quick. So there was a little discrepancy. So Glorilla had posted a story that had reposted a post on her story that had Tory Lanez music on it. Do I believe she didn't know that? No. It wasn't unmuted. It was still on your story for 2 hours. However, she also hired the same stylist that testified against Megan, who used to work with Megan in the trial. If you are linking up with an alpha mine and we're friends, we're no longer friends. This man is in Jason Lee's comments saying things about this and that and was insinuating that, Megan is an aggressive drunk and trying to insinuate that she was the reasoning behind her getting assaulted, that it was her fault. I can't be friends with somebody who's associating with people like that. That's just me. That's why I said she's been doing some shady stuff. So people can believe whatever. She tweeted a couple things and reposted a few things about childish friendships, whatever it is. So I don't know. I'm looking at her sideways. Sorry. I know a lot of people are.
So I got to stop listening to Glorilla.
No, everybody can listen to Glorilla. It's just the fact that people do not.
How you move with it.
How you moving is shady and you have no loyalty to somebody, especially because if I'm being honest, I think Glorilla she has some factor about her that's an it factor because she's authentic, but people wasn't fucking with Glorilla a year and a half ago. She put out that one song, the Cha 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 song, and people was messing with her about it. Like, it was terrible. It was this and that. And I feel like her being with Megan revived her career a little bit. Like, her putting out the Yeah Glow was good, and then her going on tour with Megan and then putting out the Wannabe song, it really skyrocketed her. So my thing is, if somebody did a favor like that for me and really helped me out with my artistry, I just wouldn't do them like that. But that's just me. But I mean, y'all can listen to Glorilla. I don't care. I would just look at you sideways.
I stand with the hotties on
You a hot boy?
If I had to stop listening to Glorilla,
no, you don't gotta stop listening. It's just I'm looking at you like when you look at the optics of it, it's so much more than just I reposted a story and I didn't know, and it's just like, But speaking of things being burnt down to the ground, that plantation house. Did you see that? One of the largest plantation house. Where was that again?
Avery, Louisiana.
Again?
Yep.
And so the inmates escaped, and then the ancestors set their bitch on fire.
And that was the longest setup. It's been up since 1850. That was the longest.
If you saw any white person shedding a tear on that video, they're racist.
Because everybody would know.
If they were upset about that building, all the black people were happy. They probably was. They came outside just to watch it burn.
Shout out to all the memes and everything. I've been laughing.
Yeah,
I was laughing.
They got their drink. They was just outside watching it burn. Like, wow, thank God.
And
then I had before I let go with the black folks at the barbecue land and all that.
That was a good one.
You imagine all of the souls and spirits that have been released from that place being.
And then talking about that, and then the nerve to say they was using that as a resort.
What? Listen,
they have weddings there. Like, what the fuck?
A lot of people like those plantation houses. And okay, so how do y'all feel about black people who reclaim the land and buy plantation houses?
I mean, we taking back what we do.
Me personally, I couldn't live on a plantation knowing what happened. That's just me.
We taking.
Yeah. I think it is powerful to be able to buy it back and reclaim it. A lot of people were doing that with they were doing research to figure out where their family was and if their family or their ancestors were in that house and they bought it. I understand that. But I don't want to be sleeping at night time and hear somebody go, you fucked up with the start cooking with some seasoning. Season it a little bit more, baby. Yo! You're a fucked up individual. You're a fucked up individual. My son, my child started yelling back at me, if you don't back that boy the next week, who said that? I can't. Go have him pick cotton outside right now. Who is that? Look at you in your cotton shirt. We used to have to pick that. Hey! Yo, don't you dare wear no cotton shirts in this house. That's all I got. What you want me to do? Started cooking some chitlins. We did not slave for this shit. Go get some damn food, bitch. Wait. Who is saying this?
You have to go to the bathroom and then I'm not going to hear it. Swing low.
What the fuck? Mama, is Master gonna sell us?
I'm going there.
I couldn't. I'm sorry. I couldn't. You in there, your kid acting, you start whipping your kid. They're like, don't whip the baby. Please don't whip him. Ow! So I couldn't live on the plantation.
Give your baby a bath on your ears. Breathe in the water.
My baby is under the water like, yo! But yeah. So now we're going to get into this drama, of course, with Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. I'm so over this. At this point, it just feels forced.
That was the one thing about watching the WNBA last season that made that miserable is the constant bullshit between Caitlyn fans and Angel Reese. This is fucking stupid. Now, I was hoping it wouldn't happen again this year. And literally, the first game was all it took for it to happen again. Like,
I just feel like people spice it up so much. Like, when it comes to I'm going to say baseball. When it comes to basketball, a contact sport, there's going to be high emotions. Angel just came back from being out. Her season was cut short last year because of her injury, right? It's high emotions. It's competitive. And a lot of y'all are talking about, oh, she's flopping when Caitlyn had fouled her. But y'all don't say that when LeBron used to do it all the time.
Still does it.
Like, literally. And y'all praise this nigga. And the thing is, some of y'all always talk about how Angel isn't that great of a player, and half of y'all don't play better than her. That's the funny part. Like, half of y'all niggas couldn't handle her. Oh, she couldn't make the layup. Nigga, you couldn't play horse. You could have just, the only thing you get is hoe. H-O, that's it. You couldn't get the horse. You just got hoe. Bitch ass niggas. Like, I'm tired of people like that. I'm so tired of them talking about her. And then
I guess the food, because she is cooking.
Yo, stop with the fat shit. Y'all fat shaming me. Y'all trying to make me feel fat because I ate.
You don't be like this when you hungry.
That's not true. I always give y'all good. Oh, you say I'm like angry?
No, I'm not saying you angry. I'm saying like you in rare form. I don't know what it is like.
Rare form? I thought it was great today.
You've been beyond great.
Okay, you can't say I'm in rare form and say great.
I can't even pinpoint where you broke the episode, but it was a while ago.
Before we even fucking really started, like shit.
That's because it's so much, you know why I got so much energy? Because there's so much shit that's happened. And I'm like, I'm waiting to talk about this. There's just so much stuff that's been going on. But I feel like people just spice it up. I feel like basketball rivalry is normal.
That's really all it is. Like they've had a rivalry since college. It's no different than what
Robert, what's his name? Shut the fuck up. You bootleg Andre 3000. Shut up. Damn. Go home to your white wife and your half-breed kids. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. Stop speaking about how Angel Reese hates Cup. She don't give a fuck about Caitlin Clark. Do you know who Angel Reese is? Do you know she had a fucking McDonald's collab? She was on the Reese's cereal. She went to the fucking Met Gala. Did you see Caitlin Clark at the Met Gala? I don't think so. Like, can we stop with this narrative about people?
Let's keep it real.
And my thing is this. There's nothing wrong with Caitlin Clark either. It's not about that. Y'all keep trying to personally pick them.
There is one thing wrong.
What?
Her fans keep trying to baby her. Everything is not intended to be a slight towards her, or shade towards her, but they act like because you don't kiss her ass, oh, you're hating, you're being negative. Like, no.
I'm sick of you niggas making it seem like she's just like the golden child of WNBA and she changed the face of it.
I was watching WNBA before Caitlin Clark.
But they always try to do it. They do it with white men too. Like with the NBA. Oh, who's the NBA logo? It's the white, right? Yeah. Anyway, I'm just tired of the think pieces on Angel Reese. I'm tired of all the black men attacking her. And my thing is, you don't have to bring down Angel to praise Caitlin Clark. If you want to praise Caitlin Clark and you think she's so fucking fantastic, then say she's fantastic. You do not have to attach Angel to anything. Like, y'all ever seen niggas in the park playing basketball with each other and how they get? Niggas fight over playing basketball. But you know what happens after they fight? It's done.
Me and him are playing. He fouls me away.
That you like? Oh.
No. He fouls me away.
He got that from Tito.
We playing, and he fouled me the way Caitlin.
You know the nigga who makes Tito Baca. You motherfucker. I knew you were sneaky. Anyway.
He fouled me away. Angel got fouled by Caitlin. I'm going to turn around and try to beat his ass. Exactly. I hate him.
Why don't y'all never give think pieces on Draymond Green like this? This nigga be trying to kill people. He's stepping on people's balls. He putting balls on people's forehead.
Why he do an interview a couple of weeks ago talking something? I'm tired of y'all keep trying to make me the angry black man.
Make you. Nigga, you angry. You elbow. You socking niggas.
If we trying to make you the angry black man, we ain't got to try hard because there's already examples of you doing it on your own.
I'm just tired of this narrative of her. It's basketball. 1 minute y'all say Angel is too soft, and then when she do stuff, it's like, oh, she's this, she's blah blah blah. She ain't even that good of a player. And half y'all niggas can't even dribble a ball. Shut up.
Don't can't even get bitches.
Y'all can't even run up and down the court with, stop.
Like, shut the fuck up. If y'all can't play the sport, shut the fuck up.
Exactly. Let's talk about Denzel on the red carpet, who was getting ready to slap the shit out of somebody.
He went from John Q to Alonzo real quick.
You went from Denzel to Denzel.
Yo,